Hello everyone, welcome to PCB E-classes. This is a practice session on the series and parallel connections of the resistors. So let's start the lecture. Now this is a problem what is given here. Fine, this is circuit diagram is given and the question is you have to find out the equivalent resistance across AB terminal. Across this AB terminal you have to find out the equivalent resistance, that is the first one. Second one is to find out the current in the 1 ohm and the 4 ohm. Fine. Similarly, in the third bit, you have to find out the voltage across the 1 ohm and the 4 ohm provided. Is there any source here? No. The given value is 30 volt source is connected across the AB terminal. That means when we are connecting 30 volt source, then what will be the current flowing in the 1 ohm and what will be the voltage across 1 ohm and what will be the current flowing in the 4 ohm and what will be the voltage across the 4 ohm. That we have to find out in the second and the third bit. So let's start the solution of this problem. Find the equivalent resistance across AB terminals. Now what it is given? It is given that across AB terminals, right? Across AB terminals. So your starting point should be always across the AB terminal. Now what you will do? What we will do? Already I have said it that for finding out the equivalent resistance, we have to assume a current flowing from that terminal. That means I'll assume that, I repeat, it is an assumption. I'll assume that a current is flowing in this way. If the current is flowing in this way, it should come back to the B terminal. Then only we will be saying that across AB terminal the R equivalent we are finding it out. Fine. So this current will come till this node. It will come. Then after it observes that we have two pathways. One path is having 4 ohm element, another is having 4 ohm element. Those are the resistors. So what it will do? The current will be divided. Current will be divided. And it comes back to the B terminal. In this way it will come back to the B terminal. Fine. So the first step what you have to do, the step 1. What we have to do? We have to assume current, assume a current flowing from AB terminal side. Clear? We have assumed it, right? Then step 2 is that you have to distribute the current throughout the assumed current throughout the circuit. These two things what we have done now. Now what we have to do? We have to apply the conditions of the series and the parallel connections. Now see here, 4 ohm and the 4 ohm, two different elements, two different resistors whose value is 4 ohm and 4 ohm. Starting point of this 4 ohm, both the 4 ohm and the ending point of both the 4 ohm, both are same. Now can we say this 4 ohm and 4 ohm are parallel? Yes, we can say both are parallel. So I will redraw that one. So 4 ohm and 4 ohm, what will be its equivalent? If I will find out its equivalent. So what will be the R equivalent across 4 ohm and 4 ohm? I'll write down 4 parallel 4, that is 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4. So what will be this one? 2 ohm. Clear? So we will draw its equivalent resistance. Step 3. What is step 3? This is for the first bit I am saying it, equivalent resistance. So this is a 1 ohm as usual. Next 4 ohm and 4 ohm, what is that? It is 2 ohm. 1 ohm, this is the A terminal, this is the B terminal. And we know we are assuming the current in this way. Now see here, after equivalent of the 4 ohm parallel 4 ohm, what we got? 2 ohm. Now see in the circuit, the current flowing in the 1 ohm and the current flowing in the 2 ohm both are same. The current flowing in the 1 ohm and the 2 ohm both are same and they are connected back to back. That means 1 ohm and 2 ohm are in series. So what is here? 1 ohm and 2 ohm in series. Here it is parallel. Here it is parallel, whereas here it is in series. So what will be the R equivalent we will be writing down? R equivalent will be equals to 1 plus 2 ohm, that is equals to 3 ohm. So this is my first answer. Make a note of it. What is given here? If a 30 volt source is connected across AB terminal, so I will connect first a 30 volt source to AB terminal. Fine. Right. So 30 volt source is connected to this terminal. Clear? So what will be the current in 1 ohm and current in 4 ohm? So current flowing here in the 1 ohm, I am taking that one as I1 ohm. What is this current? The current which is given by the 30 volt source is the same current flowing in the 1 ohm. Now what is here? Current in the 4 ohm. Current in the 4 ohm. Fine. Let us find it out. Now in the previous first bit we have got an equivalent circuit diagram. What is it? This was 1 ohm and this was 2 ohm. Same circuit, equivalent circuit. I am connecting to the same circuit a 30 volt source, positive, negative, 30 volt source. Fine. It's a 30 volt. Now see here, what is the current flowing here? How can you know this current? We know it very well. V equals to I into R. So what we'll write down? What we'll write down, or applying KVL. What we'll get? Applying KVL, minus 30 plus, this will be plus, minus, minus. So it will be plus I into 1 plus I into 2 equals to 0. So 3I equals to 30, I equals to 10 ampere. Fine. Or else this is another method. This is by applying KVL. Alternate method is you redraw that one, the circuit. What is a redraw circuit? What I am saying, this is positive, negative 30 volt, 1 ohm and 2 ohm are in series. So what I will write on this one? 3 ohm, and this is current I. This is 30 volt. So if the 30 volt it is written, then I will be equals to V by R. So that is 30 by 3, 10 ampere. Here also basically you are using the KVL equation only. Fine. So what is the current flowing? I, we are getting 10 ampere. So what will be the current flowing here? If I will connect the 30 ampere, 30 volt, then I 1 ohm will be equals to 10 ampere. So the first answer we have got, that is the 10 ampere. Clear? Is it clear? Now we will redraw the circuit for the I 4 ohm. What will be the circuit? What is the current flowing in the 1 ohm? The current flowing in the 1 ohm is 10 ampere. Now we know that 4 ohm and 4 ohm are parallel. So the current will be divided. As per the current division rule, we will find out the I4 ohm. What will be the I4 ohm? What is the total current entering? 10 ampere. 10 opposite to the, what is the opposite parallel resistance? 4 divided by 4 plus 4. So I4 ohm, what you are getting? This is your second answer. So what will be the answer? 5 ampere. Fine. This is the second bit is done. First bit and the second bit is done. Now coming to the third one. What is the third one it is saying? Third one is V1 ohm equals to, you have to find out V3 ohm, 4 ohm. You have to find out. What is V1 ohm? That means current in 1 ohm multiplied with 1 ohm. Current in 4 ohm multiplied with 4 ohm. What is the answer? What is the I1? What we have got? 10. So what we will write on this one? V1 ohm equals to 10 into 1, that is 10 volt. Similarly, what I will write on this one? V4 ohm equals to I4 ohm, that is 5 multiplied with 4, that is 20 volt. This is your answer. So what will be the V1 ohm? 10 volt. What will be this one? 20 volt. This is the answer of this circuit. You can make a note of it. Let's see another variety of problem, right? This is a circuit diagram given, right? 1 ohm, 6 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm are connected, and this is a circuit arrangement given. And what is the question given here? Find R equivalent across AB terminal. Across AB terminal, you have to find out the R equivalent. Next, find out the current in the 2 ohm resistor if 40 volt source is connected across AB terminal. Across AB terminal, if I am connecting a 40 volt source, then what will be the current in the 2 ohm resistor? So let's solve this one. Now the figure looks very irregular. Fine. So we'll put in a proper format. In order to put in a proper format, we have to know how many nodes are there. Clear? So we'll see another node. This is a node A and this is a node B. Now see here. If this node is B, is there anything in between this point to this point? Any resistors? No. That means if this is the point B, then this point will be also B. Right? Now see here. Is there any resistance in this one? No. That means the direct line is connected here. So can I say this point is also B? Yes, definitely. Similarly, these 2 points are connected. That means if I'll say this point is named as C, then definitely this point will be also named as C. We have given the nomenclature or the names to the nodes. Fine. How many nodes are here? A, B, C. So we'll draw A, B, C. Let us redraw the circuit. If I'll redraw, let us take, we are finding out across A and B, no? So I'm taking this point as A and this point as B. This is A, this is B. Clear? Next, A to C. So I am taking another point here, C. I don't know. It may be here also, it may be here also. It depends on you. This is a C. From A to C, what is the resistance present? You can see here. A to C. What is the resistance present? 1 ohm. So I am placing here 1 ohm. Fine. This line is for the B. Next, C to B. C to B. C and this point, this entire line will be said as B. So C to B, what is the thing present here? 6 ohm. This point can be also said as B. So this is a 6 ohm. Fine. Next, B to C. B to C. What is a? From B to C. What is that one? 3 ohm is present. C. So I can continue this one. This point will be also said as C. And this will be said as B. Next, C to B. C to B. This point will be said as C because nothing is connected here. C. This point will be said as B. From C to B, what is it? 2 ohm is connected. So after redrawing the circuit, equivalent circuit, we are getting this type of circuit, and it's a simplified circuit of the given circuit diagram. Fine. So this is a perfect one. Now see here. What we have to find out? R equivalent. R equivalent. So what is the first assumption I have said? You have to assume a current pumped from the terminal side. So I am assuming that a current is entering in this way. A current enters here. A current enters here. Clear? These all points are same. That means what? The current will be divided here and comes back to the B terminal. This is the current distribution. What is the second step in the R equivalent? We have done it. Fine. Now coming to the conditions of the series and parallel. Now you can see that from C to B, 3 resistance are there. Starting point, ending point, both are same. Fine. Common for 6 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm. So what we will say? 6 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel to each other. I'll redraw it. Don't worry about it. I'll redraw it. So what will be the circuit? This will be the 1 ohm. This will be the 6 ohm. 6 ohm. Then 3 and 2 are parallel. 3 and 2 are, leave it. This is the 2 ohm. Fine. And equivalent of this one. Equivalent of this one. 3 and 2 are parallel. So what is a 3 and 2 parallel? We'll find out. If it is 6 parallel 3, so this will be 6 multiplied with 3 divided by 6 plus 3. So it is 18 by 9, that is equals to 2. So what I'll write down, its equivalent, I'm writing down as 2 ohm. Clear? So what is the circuit diagram we have got? This is the AB terminal, A, and this is the B terminal. We are assuming a current in this direction. Now the current is divided, comes back. Fine. 2 ohm. Now 2 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel. So if 2 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel, 2 parallel 2, that will be equals to 2 into 2 divided by 2 plus 2, that is equals to 1 ohm. Fine. This is for 6 parallel 3. This is for 2 parallel 2. So what will be the equivalent circuit diagram? 1 ohm. This will be 1 ohm. This is 1 ohm. This is the terminal A. This is the terminal B. Current enters in this way. Current flowing in this 1 ohm and this 1 ohm is same. So can I say these two are in series? Yes. So if it is series, so what will be the R equivalent written? R equivalent will be equals to 1 plus 1, that is equals to 2 ohm. Fine. This is the answer for the first bit. Moving to the second bit, what it is saying, if I will connect a 40 volt source, then find out the current in 2 ohm. So we will go for the equivalent circuit diagram. This is the equivalent circuit diagram, right? So if I will connect it here, a 40 volt source, then what will happen? What will be the current in the 2 ohm? That we will find it out. Clear? Moving to the second one, what it is saying, if a 40 volt is connected here, is connected across A terminal and B terminal. That means A and B are connected to, what is the A and B equivalent? What we have got? 2 ohm. Fine. I'll write down here. It is 2 ohm. So if it is 2 ohm, what is the total current entering here? What is the total current? So current will be I equals to 40 by 2, that is 20 ampere. Which current is this one? Current flowing entering to the A point. Entering to the A point. Then these two are parallel. If these two are parallel, I am redrawing that one. I am moving in the backward direction. So what is the current here? Flowing here? Current flowing is 20 ampere. If this 20 ampere is coming, 2 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel. So current division rule. So current in the 2 ohm will be equals to total current entering. What is the total current entering here? 20 ampere. 20 multiplied with the 2 divided by 2 plus 2. It's opposite resistance. So how much? 10 ampere. Now let's see another type of problem. Fine. This is a circuit given and you have to find out the R equivalent across AB terminal. Now as per the previous problem, what we have done, we couldn't find out the proper circuit. So what we have to make, first put in a order. So first of all you have to make the names or make a note of the nodes. What are the nodes present in it? So what are the nodes here? This is one node, right? This is another node. This is another node. This is a node. Now we will give the name for it. If I will give the name for it, what will be if this is B, what will be this node? Definitely it will be B. If this is B, any other thing is there? No. This can be said as B. Again this point will be B. Next. Here what will be the name? Let us take, I have given here C. This one is D. What will be this point then? D. Fine. We have given the names for the nodes. Now we will put in a proper format. Across AB. So this is the point A. This is the point B. Fine. Till C. C to B. You can see here. What is there? 4 ohms. Next. C to D. What is present? 1 ohm. And this is 8 ohm. C to D. From again C to B. What is there? B, no? Right? C to B. How much? 4 ohms. Next, D to B. 3 ohms. Again D to B, what is there? 2 ohms. Fine. Again D to B. Is it clear? We have got its proper diagram as per the notes. Now, what is the first step you have to do? For R equivalent, you have to assume a current direction. Current enters till this node, then after it is divided, then after it's again divided into 3 parts, comes back and coming back to the B. Current distribution is also done. Next, what we have to do, we have to find out parallel or series. Now you can see here 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm. Starting point is D, that is common for all the 3. Ending point is B, that is common for all the 3. So what we can do, we can say that 2 ohm, 3 ohm and the 6 ohm are parallel. 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm are parallel. So first find out 3 ohm and 6 ohm. What is the parallel condition? We have got in the previous one. What is the parallel condition? If 6 ohm and 3 ohm are parallel, we will get that 2 ohm. 2 ohm and 2 ohm will be in parallel. So how much we will get? 1 ohm. We have got in the previous one. You can refer to the previous problem. So what will be my equivalent circuit diagram now? Equivalent circuit diagram will be 8 ohm, this is the A point. Next, till C. At C you can see 4 ohm and 4 ohm are parallel. What is 4 parallel 4? 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4, that is 2 ohm. So can I write down this one as 2 ohm? Can I write it? Yes, I can write it. Clear? Next, what is it? 1 ohm. Refer to the previous problem. 2, 3, 6 are parallel. Then what we have got? We have got 2 ohm. Sorry, 1 ohm we have got it. 3 parallel 6. 3 into 6 divided by 6 plus 3. We will be getting 2 ohm. 2 ohm parallel 2 ohm, 1 ohm. So 1 ohm we will be getting. This will be my equivalent circuit diagram. As usual, what will be the current direction? This one divided, comes back to the B. Now see here, 1 ohm and 1 ohm connected back to back, and the current flowing in the 1 ohm, both the 1 ohms are same. So 1 ohm and 1 ohm are in series. So what we will get? What is the replacement we will be doing it? What is the replacement? I'll replace this one with and I'll write down this one as 2 ohm. What is that one? 1 plus 1. Fine. 2 ohm. 2 ohm, 2 ohm parallel, 1 ohm. So what is the answer? 8 ohm, and this is 1 ohm. This is A and B. What is the current direction? Fine. 8 and 1 ohm are in series. So what I'll write down? R equivalent. What I'll write down? This R equivalent here. This implies 8 plus 1, that is 9 ohm. So for this question, R equivalent is equals to 9 ohms. Now see here, this is another type of problem. The same one, R equivalent we have to find out across A and B, and the circuit diagram is given here. But what I said, before solving the R equivalent, you should arrange the circuit in a proper way. Fine. And then after you have to assume a current, and then you have to distribute the current. Then after you have to forward with the series conditions and the parallel conditions, and you have to find out the R equivalent. Clear? So let us take how many nodes are there first. Nodes. This is a node. 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 Fine. So let us take this one as x. If this is x, is there any element here? No. That means this is also x. Let us take this one as y. If this is y, this will be also y. Let us take this one as c. Clear? We'll rearrange the circuit. So what I'll do, can I connect here this x and this x as a same point? Yes. So I'll redraw this one. This is 1 ohm. Here it is 3 ohm till C. Then after, this is the x point, so I can connect this one. So what will be there? This 6 ohm will be dragged here. This 6 ohm starting point will be dragged here. So what I'll get here, if it is dragged, then I'll be getting this one as 6 ohm. Fine. Next, C to Y. This is a Y. So it is 8 ohm. 1 ohm is already present, which is the point as B. This is the point as A. Next, any other thing is pending? Yes. X to Y 40. X to Y. This is the Y point. X to Y 40 ohm is there. That means, can I redraw and write down this one as 40? See the equivalent circuit diagram? Can I write? Yes. This is the circuit diagram what we are solving. So assume the current direction, enters, divides. Fine. Now see, 3 and 6, starting point is x, ending point is C. Can I say 3 and 6 are parallel? Yes. 3 and 6 parallel we have done in the previous problem. What is it? 2 ohm. 2 ohm. So we will redraw this one in a proper way. This will be 1 ohm. This will be 2 ohm, because 3 parallel 6, and this is 8 ohm, and this is your 40 ohm, and here one resistance is there, that is 1 ohm. This is the terminal A, this is the terminal B. Clear? Now same current assumption direction, divided. Current flowing in the 2 ohm and current flowing in the 8 ohm both are same. Then can I say this 2 ohm and 8 ohm are in series? Yes, we can say these two are in series. So what I'll do, I'll replace this one with 8 plus 2, that is 10 ohm. Now 10 ohm starting point, 40 ohm starting point and ending point both are common. So can I say 10 ohm and 40 ohm are parallel? So what will be the equivalent? I'll be writing down 1 ohm, 40 parallel 8, 10. What is that? 40 parallel 10? 40 into 10 divided by 40 plus 10. So we will be getting as 8 ohm. Clear? So can I write down this one as 8 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm, this is the A point, this is the B point. So what is the R equivalent here? Current direction, again current enters, current in 1 ohm, 8 ohm and this 1 ohm are same, they are connected back to back, so it is said to be in series. So what will be the R equivalent here? R equivalent will be equals to 8 plus 1 plus 1. This is your answer. Fine, you can make a note of it. So this is all about the today's session. This is the practice session number 1 on the series parallel connections of resistances. We'll be solving more problems in the next session. Fine. Thank you.